Hello, my friend, and welcome to the Champions Adjust Sports Talk Show. My name is Aaron Machbitz. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift have broken the internet once again. They first did it when Taylor Swift joined the New Heights podcast. Now they have done it with their engagement announcement. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce announced that they are engaged on a collaboration post on Instagram that at this point has about 30 million likes. This is incredible. And, I wasn't a believer in this relationship at the very start. I thought there was something sort of fishy and fake about it. But after, watching and reacting to the podcast episode with Taylor Swift and Travis and Jason, and then now obviously seeing their engagement photos and engagement announcement, I'm bought in. I hope they have a long lasting, beautiful, loving relationship. I hope this engagement actually does lead to a beautiful marriage post football season and maybe kids. And just, I absolutely love marriage. Getting married was the best decision I ever made. Finding my wife was the best thing that's ever happened to me. I hope it's the same thing for Travis and Taylor. I hope this encourages other people to want to commit to one person for the rest of their life. I hope this changes the conversation around marriage for the culture. I hope it encourages more people to get married and find their partner and commit to one person and have kids and build these beautiful little communities and families and all these sorts of things. So yes, it's a very popular post because Taylor Swift is the most famous person on the planet, but hopefully there's a larger discussion about the culture in terms of how we feel about marriage, and it encourages more people to want to find their person, because there's no better feeling in the world, at least in my experience. My life got exponentially better when I met my wife. I think marriage is awesome and it's fun and it's challenging and it's the best thing that could ever happen to you. So there's that. But now let's switch, because this is a sports show. Let's talk about some sports. We know that Travis and Taylor are engaged. What does this mean for Travis Kelce and his future as an NFL superstar? We know that last season in 2024, Travis Kelce had a terrible, terrible year. He had his worst year probably as a pro, but he still performed in the postseason. Travis Kelce is one of the best postseason players of all time, I think, regardless of position. But his regular season last year was terrible. I think a few things maybe led to that. He's still navigating this new sense of fame that he has. Yes, he was famous in certain niche pockets of NFL and sports, but Taylor Swift is famous everywhere. This person, Taylor Swift, is the most famous person on the planet. So he was still navigating that extra attention, the eyeballs, everything that had to change about his life, dating someone like Taylor Swift. And I think his focus was a bit elsewhere. And if you want to be a high level professional athlete, if you want to be the best in the world at what you do, you have to be obsessed and singular focused. That's what we teach at the Champions Adjust Mindset program. And so Travis Kelce was distracted last year. He didn't put as much time in the weight room. He didn't put as much time into football as he normally does because he was focused on other things, maybe just as important. I think his relationship with Taylor Swift is arguably just as important or even more important than football. But if you want to be your very best on a consistent basis, you have to have that singular focus, especially in the offseason as you prepare, because your preparation is probably even more important. Your preparation leads to confidence on the field. Just look at guys like Tom Brady and Derek Jeter, who are the ultimate people who prepared as much as humanly possible. And Travis Kelce just did not do that last season. Now there is a lot of conversation around Travis Kelce heading into this season. Yes, because of Taylor Swift, but also because, will this be his last year as an NFL football player? I think this will be Travis Kelce's last year as a football player. Will he go out on top like Peyton Manning? But Peyton Manning was kind of like a zombie for that Denver Broncos team. They didn't really win the Super Bowl because of Peyton Manning. He just happened to be on the team. If the Kansas City Chiefs are to win the Super Bowl this year, it will be because of Travis Kelce. Again, he is the ultimate playoff performer. Him, Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid have built something absolutely special, a dynasty with the Chiefs. Will he go out on top in this season, in the 2025 season? The Super Bowl being in 2026. And then after the Super Bowl, they win the Super Bowl, Travis Kelce retires, and then he gets married to Taylor Swift. Imagine that sequence of events. But as we hear, Travis Kelce is taking this offseason a lot more seriously. He's in the weight room. He's put back on some muscle. He looks better. He's moving better. He's more focused now. He's probably more focused now because he doesn't have to worry about his relationship. He's engaged. They love each other. They've said, I commit to this to the rest of my life. And he's probably now understanding how to navigate fame, this newfound sort of obsession people have with him, and understanding, his relationship with Taylor a little bit better as they navigate these, sort of uncharted waters. And so I do think this will be Travis Kelce's last season as an NFL football player. I think they have a very, very good chance at winning the Super Bowl. I mean, they've been in the last 3 Super Bowls. They've won the last 2. Patrick Mahomes is on record saying this is the best Kansas City Chiefs team he's had since being a Chief. And that's like, wow. I think they've already won 3 Super Bowls, and this is the best team they have had, according to Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce had a bad 2024. He's ready for 2025. He's preparing. He's back, but he is an ultimate postseason performer, and we'll see how it goes. But what an unbelievable chain of events would be is Travis Kelce gets engaged right at the beginning of the season, has an incredible 2025, continues being an absolute dude in the playoffs, one of the best postseason performers, wins the Super Bowl, and then maybe a couple weeks later has an absolutely probably unbelievable wedding to Taylor Swift, and maybe they have kids right after that, or maybe she's already pregnant right now, and then they just sort of ride off into the sunset, and Taylor Swift keeps making great music for the people that enjoy it, and Travis Kelce does whatever he does. I know he's super into fashion, so maybe he continues to do that stuff. I mean, what a vibe that would be. But in terms of sports related stuff, I think Travis Kelce has a comeback year in 2025, continues to really, really perform like the absolute superstar he is in the playoffs. And the Kansas City Chiefs have a very, very good chance to win the Super Bowl again, especially with those 3 guys at the helm of Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, and Travis Kelce. I mean, in real time, we are watching something very special with the Kansas City Chiefs. And will we watch something even more special this season with Travis Kelce, Mahomes, and Andy Reid and the Chiefs as they try and go back to the Super Bowl and win another one? So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Will this be Travis Kelce's last season as an NFL football player? Will the Chiefs win the Super Bowl? Let me know what you think. Then like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Lots of love. Cheers.